you have a product called HyLoENVIRO.
Yep.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Of course I can. I'd be happy
Please.
to. Yeah, that's kind of the foundation for our company. So we were approached actually by government and industry at the time, 2004, to custom create some type of remote real-time environmental system. So specifically in the region, they needed to monitor sulfur dioxide from their emissions from their operations, and the government asked for some form of real-time data sharing. So our team of engineers at BestTech at the time created this custom real-time remote sensing solution for sulfur dioxide monitoring. And we have owned, operated it since 2004. And we're still doing it for our partners. So 18 years, 17 years later, we're super proud of it. We've evolved this technology obviously over time. So now we monitor all parameters, including water, meteorological data, anything where you might need real-time environmental data sent somewhere. And so the reason we're so proud of what this technology does is that it has stations. Let's say I'll use the sulfur dioxide example in Sudbury. All over Sudbury, there are some stations. They relay sulfur dioxide data in the environment to the operators. So this operator can now look at the data and impact in real time. They have the ability to scale back operations if the conditions aren't favorable right now to produce, let's say, or emit, or they can ramp it up. So before, where it was a binary operation, so you either emit or you don't, you produce or you don't, they have the ability now to scale. What are the winds looking like? What kind of, so they maximize production, minimize harm, and actually prevent harm. The regulators can see the data. And then at the time when we built this, I'm not sure we totally anticipated this benefit, but we built a public website for our clients. So the data that the operators see in real time every minute, the public can see. So where your families live, work, and play, they see the same data transparently. The government sees the same data. And so from this technology, what we did is build a sense of trust and transparency through environmental literacy in our region. And so, I go back to the question you asked me about embracing mining in our community. I think it's from conversations like that, based on data, not on perception, not on drama, not on feelings, but on pieces of data. And so in our community, that technology has been really foundational for us as a company. The evolution and the ability to replicate it and put it in remote areas where we can now improve safety. So if you think back to days where you had to go grab a bottle of water, send it to a lab, get a result, there's a delay and a lag. We stick the probe in the water. No, there's no safety working, remotely or alone or augering into ice. This is real-time data to inform you and prevent impacts to the environment before they happen. So you can exceed those regulatory requirements like I talked about earlier. You're not just meeting them, you're exceeding them.